This thing is basically a super-powered PC, the BOSGAME M6 mini PC. It's running the new AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX370, which gives you 12 Zen 5 cores, the new Radeon 890M graphics, and 80 trillion operations per second of AI performance. For a box this small, that's serious power. What surprised me is how much it can handle. It can run AAA games, support 8K output, and if you need even more performance, you can hook up a full desktop GPU through the OCuLink port. BOSGAME has been making some solid high-tech mini PCs for a while, and the M6 definitely continues that trend. So let's see what it can really do in this review. The BOSGAME M6 comes in a small, sturdy box, and everything inside is packed securely so nothing moves during shipping. Once you open it, the first thing you see is the instruction manual in 9 languages for the basic setup and first time use. After that, you can see the mini PC itself, wrapped and protected in foam. We'll get into the details in a moment, but the unit already feels solid right out of the box. Under it, there's an HDMI cable for direct connection to your display and a 120 watt power adapter, output 19 volts 6.3 amps is included. You can choose the plug type when you order, so whether you need a UK, US or EU plug, it's covered. The overall presentation is simple, clean and focused on securely delivering the premium hardware inside. The first impression of the BOSGAME M6 is that it looks sharp and modern. The mix of matte black and metallic blue gives it a premium feel, almost like a compact gaming console rather than a regular mini PC. The large diagonal vents on the top and side panels add a rugged, performance-ready look, and the angular edges help it stand out on a desk. On the front, everything is laid out in a simple vertical line. 3 USB-A 3.2 ports, a USB-C port, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a bright orange power button that's easy to reach. The back is packed with even more connectivity. It comes with two 2.5 gigabit Ethernet LAN ports for high-speed wired connections, 2 more USB-A ports, one 10 gigabit per second and one 480 megabit per second, an OCuLink port for external graphics, DisplayPort 1.4 and HDMI 2.144 K144Hz output, another USB-C port running USB 4, one more 3.5mm audio jack probably included for convenience, and the power input. Everything is spaced nicely and the design feels made for people who actually plug in a lot of gear. The headline feature is the dedicated neural processing unit, with up to 80 trillion operations per second of AI compute power. This mini PC is optimized for local AI tasks. This means faster, more efficient performance for things like real-time video processing and effects, background noise suppression during meetings or recordings, running local large language models and AI productivity tools without needing a cloud connection. And the boot up time is impressively fast thanks to its high-speed storage. This mini PC typically comes with Windows 11 Pro pre-installed, offering a secure and modern out-of-box experience. The BOSGAME M6 HX370 is defined by the latest AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX370 processor. This is a next-generation chip that features a 12-core, 24-thread CPU based on the new Zen 5 architecture, with a maximum boost clock of 5.1 GHz. The BOSGAME M6 is quite energy efficient. While browsing or playing high graphics games, it consumes around 25 to 50 watts of power. During more demanding tasks like gaming or streaming, it uses about 67 to 70 watts. On average, if you're working or editing for 6 hours, the system will consume roughly 0.24 kilowatt hours kWh of electricity. For 6 hours of gaming, that rises to around 0.42 kilowatt hours. If you're thinking about upgrading the BOSGAME M6, you'll be glad to know it's extremely straightforward. There's only one screw to remove. When you lift the lid, be careful with the fan cable as it's still connected. Once you detach the fan cable, you'll see the storage is just as flexible. There are 3 storage slots. 2 are available and 1 is already occupied by a 1TB eam.2 NVMe 2280 PCIe 4.0 SSD, making it highly future-proof and easy to upgrade up to 8 TB. The RAM is also flexible with two 16GB DDR5 5600 MHz, but the brand isn't visible. This setup also allows for expansion. The BOSGAME M6 is external GPU ready, which means you can connect an external graphics card using the OCuLink port. This lets you run games at high graphics settings without being limited by the small size. The dedicated port ensures minimal performance loss, giving you the power and flexibility of a full desktop in a much smaller package. The cooling system uses a copper heatsink and dual fans, is highly efficient. Even with the powerful 65-watt TDP of the Ryzen AI 9 HX370 under sustained load, the thermal solution keeps the system stable and crucially very quiet. In the BIOS, there are power limit settings where you can choose quiet or balanced to keep fan noise low, while performance makes the fan work more frequently for maximum cooling. I put this mini PC through its paces and wow, the results are impressive. The AMD Ryzen AI 9 HX370 CPU is the star, scoring a massive 923,955 points in LuMaster and an outstanding 15,467 in Geekbench multicore, showing it's a true high-performance chip for heavy workloads. For gaming, the Radeon 890M integrated graphics deliver an impressive 8,692 in 3D Mark Firestrike, confirming strong 1080p performance comparable to an entry-level dedicated card like the RTX 3050. Finally, the NVMe SSD is exceptionally fast, with sequential read speeds over 6,100 megabytes per second, making the whole system feel instant. This mini PC is a top-tier performer. Alright, checking the stats on Delta Force on this mini PC, we're getting 59 frames per second with a very quick 13.9 milliseconds frame time, which means the game is running smoothly. The GPU is under heavy load at 86% usage and is drawing 3,380 megabytes of VRAM with a temperature of 67 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, the CPU is barely breaking a sweat, staying cool at 38 degrees Celsius and only 22% utilization. Most importantly, the system's overall ROM usage of 14,356 megabytes is actually a very comfortable level. Since I have 32 gigabytes, this usage means you are utilizing less than 44% of your total memory, leaving a huge amount of headroom for background apps and ensuring the system is operating far from its memory limit. The game is running optimally. This high-performance mini PC is one of the most exciting of the year. It brilliantly combines the latest Zen 5 CPU with full upgradability for both RAM and storage. If you want to check out the latest pricing and specs, you can find the link in the description below. BOSGAME M6 mini PC with AI is definitely one to consider. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.